Walking with Ghosts.
Muzz, Lightyear to the rescue.
Justice prevails.
All that and more.
Let's kick this motherfucker into overdrive.
Hot Muzz.
Super Media Bros.
We are in overdrive.
I feel like my new favorite word is Muzz.
Why wouldn't it be your new favorite word? Why wouldn't it be anybody's new favorite word?
It's like, this episode of Super Media Brothers is brought to you by the word Muzz.
Muzz. Muzz. Muzz.
It's like an oddly satisfying word.
This is Muzz C TV, except it's not TV. It's a fucking podcast.
You listen or you watch with your ears.
Yeah.
I don't know where that was going for a second.
It was going to this intro.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 127 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
I wish you guys out there could have seen that shit. Before we started doing this, we were watching some Resident Evil gameplay with the what was it? The frame rate or the
No, it was the animations
that's it.
where it heightened like 500%.
God.
So whenever they were walking, their arms were flailing behind their back, and there was like, which way did they go? And then it was like, pointed behind them that way.
He just crash there. Fuck. All right, we've got some shit to talk about, mostly music. But before we get into any of the music, let's talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Fucking finally.
The justice it deserves.
Yeah, and if I'm remembering correctly, I think the funding is coming from HBO themselves. It's either like 20 or is it between like 20 and 30 million dollars to finish the production, which is good because he'll get to do it the way he wanted.
And it'll actually make sense for once.
I know, right? Like the way that Warner Brothers and DC fucked him really, really pissed me off. He had a whole vision for his little miniature trilogy, and he only got like maybe a third of it how he wanted it.
I remember you telling me that the original actor that was supposed to play Darkseid came up and it's like, oh, now that that's out of the bag, oh, by the way, hi, my name is so-and-so and I'm playing Darkseid. So it didn't make no fucking sense how I'm sitting there watching this film and expecting to believe that this character is supposed to be behind all that when we all know damn well is not.
Yeah, and I mean, they alluded to it a little bit, but goddamn, you know Zack was just going to be like, nah, he's here. Because when Batman has that whole sequence with the parademons and shit, where you see that huge fucking Omega symbol where it's Darkseid. Didn't get it.
No.
But now I'm happy. Because when they did this film, Zack's daughter passed away during production. So he stepped down as director, and then Warner Brothers brought Joss Whedon in to finish the production, which it wasn't even him finishing the production. They wound up doing a fuckload of reshoots, and basically this movie is just a bastard of what Zack really had intended to show.
I mean, hearing just the backlash from all the fan base, it's pretty easy to see why he would.
Yeah, but hey, we're getting this, and fuck it, I can't wait. I might actually subscribe to HBO Max to see this.
I mean, for the little week or month trial that they have, I'll watch it, yeah.
Something I just thought of, and I didn't even plan for this, but something I just thought about.
That's what this show's all about.
Exactly. So J.K. Simmons, how he was Commissioner Gordon, right? Now that is just not happening anymore, J.K. Simmons actually signed on with Marvel to portray J. Jonah Jameson in multiple Spider-Man films. Thank the comic gods. Because there is nobody else that can play this fucking character.
I mean, him alone was like the sole survivor of the trilogy, the original trilogy. Him and Doc Ock, like those are the two main guys I think actually gave their all and left a lasting impression after everything was said and done.
Let's not count out Willem Dafoe. Just because like that was a really good, like he was so good at being both Norman and the Goblin to the point where I was like, fucking hell. Like I loved, like the man has got facial expressions like you wouldn't believe. But let's just be honest with J.K. Simmons. That fucker embodies Jameson. He's so good at it.
You serious?
Yeah, I am.
All he wanted was pictures of Spider-Man, and now you're getting motion pictures of Spider-Man with him in it.
Exactly.
So everything is meant to be.
That needs to be some viral marketing where it's just J.K. Simmons in full garb as Jameson, be like, "I want motion pictures of Spider-Man."
And then it's just,
It just says Spider-Man coming summer 2022. It just fucking explodes onto the fucking screen.
motion pictures of Spider-Man.
Motion pictures of Spider-Man.
You know, it's funny, like how Ryan Reynolds advertised Deadpool as Deadpool to make the movies come, full circle, basically.
Yes.
That's pretty much what JK should do for the Spider-Mans from now on. It's just nobody else fucking matters. Not even Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It's JK Simmons. It's like, nope, these movies, they're going to be nothing but Spider-Man all the time through Marvel.
Exactly.
I will not pay anybody to watch this shit if it's not Spider-Man. I don't pay anybody for shit. What do you think, I made the money?
Yes. The fucking Daily Bugle.
Mm-hmm. Blowing the horn on that one.
God, I don't even have the horn.
Did
Yeah, so it's somewhere, but fuck it.
Play the quack. There you go.
There's a horn.
There's a new horn.
There's a new horn. Let's move on. So let's get into some music, dude. You sent me a text message last week, and I look at my phone, and all I see is Stephen Walking, Odin's Ghost, and I'm like, I'm sold. Before I've even heard this, I will always be sold on Stephen Walking. But the fucking song is called Odin's Ghost, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely fucking stopping everything I'm doing right now. I'm playing this.
Let's not forget the fact that the artwork is literally a flaming raven.
And in fact, if you're on our YouTube channel right now and you're looking at the episode art, look at the top right corner. It's a fucking flaming burb.
I didn't think about it. This is like the beautiful version of Birdemic.
Yes. Oh my God,
Because
yes.
2 songs have a bird like involved in it, basically.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. But
Yeah.
yes, this last week or two, I think, has been the recall of like Monster Cat Legends, and Stephen Walken's one of them, and he brought back his sound with Odin's Ghost, which is a very good drastic turn from his original sound. It's more of like taking Orbiter's sound but making it more like hard rock-ish in a way.
It felt upbeat.
Like you definitely get his old vibe, like his true sound in there, but it's a good mixture of new stuff to actually kind of keep you on your toes, and that was what I liked about this song.
It was an Instinct release too, huh?
Yeah. That's another thing too. Like Monster Cat has been kind of blurring the line between what is actually Uncaged and what is actually Instinct, and this song, it can be on both if you really want to believe it, but they put it on Instinct because it's not as hard. I mean, that's a small percentage, but it's not as hard as other songs could be.
Yeah, and going off of that, fucking Tokyo Machine's Journey, why is that on Uncaged? That was a very Instinct sounding track.
Mm-hmm. I mean, pretty much all of his songs have been on Uncaged.
To me, this one felt like the more, not as heavy, but I mean, really, if you listen to Journey, it has like a foresty feel, like exactly like the fucking cover art is. It has more of a Journey feel. Anyway,
I'm just thinking, oh, never mind, that's the wrong Journey.
Yeah, wrong Journey.
But anyway, check out his song, Stephen Walking, Odin's Ghost, Flaming Raven, all the fun shit.
All that good shit.
Really good comeback from the man with the beard.
Speaking of good comebacks, not only is it a comeback, it's almost complete rebranding in a way. Muzzy,
Why?
Yeah, exactly. Muzzy has dropped the Y from his name and is now known across the board as Muzz.
And that's the only thing he's changed because the logo's the same. It's still the snowman with the hat.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so crazy where we've known him as Muzzy for how many years now?
Oh, plenty of years.
Yeah, and it's just fuck it. And he's got a whole ass album coming out called The Promised Land, and the first single that came from that was called Nemesis, and holy shit, the king of D&B has fucking returned with a vengeance, and this track just blazes the fuck out of everything.
Also reintroduces yet another bird.
Yes, if you go look at the Monster Cat YouTube channel where this song is available to stream and watch, because you can watch this bird flap his motherfucking wings.
While you're flapping your motherfucking head to this D&B awesomeness.
That's what I'm talking. Drum and bird. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Drum and burbs.
Drumstick and burbs.
Yeah. Fuck, I want some chicken. Fuck, I'm hungry. Anyway, so...
Aside the point.
Yeah, a side point. This song kicks so much ass. And honestly, we were talking about this before we started, and I really, really feel like The Promised Land will probably wind up being our next reviewing pleasure episode.
Because we haven't had a good album since F Minor Factory. Well, no, actually, I forget. What was that one with those collabs?
Cascade EP.
Yeah,
We covered that one too.
we did. That one was a good EP, but I think F Minor Factory was just kind of like that quintessential Muzzy album. Because, it was just so good.
Yeah, the Cascade was basically Muzz writing music that weirdly, like with his collaborators, I noticed he wrote songs that were tailored to who he was working with.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one he did with Scandroid was absolutely something that sounds like Clayton would have done on his own. But not Scandroid, Celldweller.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song he did with Celldweller was fucking amazeballs. I mean, the whole fucking EP was great. If y'all want to check out our For Your Reviewing Pleasure episode on that, go scroll through your timeline of your podcast episodes or go on YouTube. We've got a playlist. Go check the shit out. It's a good listen.
I mean,
The music.
we know you are.
Yeah, and by good listen, I mean like the album's a good listen.
Not us.
No, not us at all.
Far from it.
Nope. Nope.
When we think of us, what do you think of?
Farts.
Shit.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. But
yeah.
Muzz, Nemesis, check that shit out on Monster Cat Uncaged. The Promised Land LP is coming soon.
We promise you.
We promise you.
Yeah.
It sounds like butter. The Promised Land, like butter. It's like, fuck yeah. Give me all the margarine, but it's like muzzgerine.
Margarine cat.
Oh my god, margarine cat.
Just a cat made of butter.
It's a third channel. There's Monster Cat Uncaged, Monster Cat Instinct, and Margarine Cat, where everything is smooth like butter.
Margarine cat insulted.
Yes. And then the other one is salty.
Yeah. For all you thoughty bitches.
All you salty fucks.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a little break here, and we're going to play a song for you guys. We put out the call on Twitter. If you are a synthwave artist, EDM artist, hell, any genre, really, and you want your music played on the podcast, shoot us a DM, and we'll fucking make it happen.
Slide up in there.
That's right. This artist submission comes from the Shocked and Applaud podcast, which this person in question has written their intro music, but it's actually a full song called My Own Boss Battle, and the artist is Jen McQuade. So we're going to play you some 8-bit sounding deliciousness.
Some goodies.
Are you ready?
I am.
Let's do this. want to go play some fucking video games now.
You know what I was thinking? Listen to that song. Picture a scenario where there's like a bunch of people out there just like, is there nobody that can save us from the droll and the boring shit that we listen to now? And then you just see a screen pop up and here we come walking out to that music.
Oh, fucking hell.
From the fucking web. You called.
What the fuck? Actually...
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, actually, I do know of a podcast that can save you from the fucking boringness and the droll and all that bull-ass shit.
Not us.
No, not us. Not us. Do you like video games out there? Do you like video games?
No.
That's bullshit. You do. Fuck you. You like video games. You love video games.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Do you like pop culture?
Fuck no.
Fuck off. Do you like some spooky ass shit?
No, I don't. I'm too scared.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Do you like spooky stories? Because these motherfuckers have it too. And if that doesn't fucking sell you enough, these guys are coming from across the motherfucking pond.
I'm not sold.
Do you like Mexican food? Do you like Mexican food?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Now you got my attention.
Okay. Strap your fucking selves in
Yes.
for the Grief Burrito podcast.
Okay.
I'm Harrison.
And I'm Jordan.
And we're the Grief Burrito Podcast.
Why don't I want to play any of these games?
Fun!
Comedy, gaming, and movies.
I was going to say 2 kids in a trench coat, but it's going to be 2 men in a moth suit. All I've got is the image of you putting a net over him.
Jordan! Jordan, bigger net! Bigger net!
Dr. Salvador? No, the guy with the bag on his head. If I tell you a name, just agree.
Yes. Could have been like, man with bag on his head. Sarah. Yes.
Hi, it's me. I'm back. My beard's gone.
Look how short his face is.
Fucking stop it.
Tiny face!
It looks like if a tumor had legs.
Yeah, it does. Real gross and big hands.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could kill it?
I reckon I could.
Not you personally, but
Well,
yeah.
you said you think I could kill it.
Don't fucking laugh, help me. Me tit. No, you're right. Yeah, you can't say tip.
Bashed me tit.
Join us every Wednesday on the Grief.
Burrito Podcast!
Fuck.
No, I'd panic.
That was
Lots of fun. God damn it, I love them so much. 2 warm burrito boys wrapped up for your pleasure every Wednesday.
Is it 2 British burritos?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I say, governor, there's some good burritos. Good grief.
That reminded me of that regular show episode. Hello, governor. Because the fucking movie they watch.
Want
Hello,
some
governor.
fucking burritos?
Check out Grief Burrito, goddammit. Really great dudes. I love their show. Would love to do a fucking collab with those guys in the future. When we get our equipment upgraded.
Let's do that shit.
Hell yeah. Let's move on, sir. LeBrock. There's never anything terrible to say about this duo.
There is
From
actually,
the UK.
there is something terrible to say about them when they have no new music. It's like, oh, that sucks. But
Yeah.
now we have new music
This is true.
in the form of the song called Hollow.
I want to hollow at your boys. That's right.
Hollow.
Hollow at your boys, motherfucker.
Definitely not a bad song. Definitely a fantastic song. You can't go wrong with them.
No, you can't. I swear on everything, their sound really is that authenticity that you look for when you're like, oh, 80s sounding music. LeBrock could be the soundtrack to your life, and you just don't even know it yet.
Call me. I'm
Yeah.
hollow.
Action and romance.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everything. But Hollow is just the newest song in their catalog of greatness. It's out on Fixed Neon. Check that shit out. By the way, everything that we've been talking about we'll put in the show notes below. Even the bullshit that doesn't really exist that Cody and I talk about, we'll put it in the show notes below too, and fuck it.
Because this show is nothing but bullshit.
Exactly. I'm going to change the name of
Super
Media-
bullshit.
No, I'm just going to change the name of the supermediabrospodcast.com URL to bullshit.com.
I was thinking like super media bullshit.
Super media bullshit. Because why not?
Yeah. But we talk about crap all the time. Once
Yeah.
a week, we fill your ears with crap.
We fill your ears with shit.
Crap,
Once-
crap, more crap.
crap.
We just want more podcasts of Super Media Brothers.
I want podcast of Spider-Man.
I don't hear the thwip.
the thwip and the may-may. Watch me thwip. Now watch me may-may.
Parker,
Parker.
get over here and record them.
It's a Parkcast.
Petercast.
Ugh. It's hollow.
Ew.
Yeah. That's
Anyway.
yeah. So
Anyway, we're talking about LeBrock and how good their song is.
Yeah, exactly.
Go listen to them.
yeah, do that. Let's take a hard left turn. Let's turn right now. Turn. Okay. So Straight Shot Home. We interviewed these guys last year. Fucking phenomenal guys. Badass music. They are back.
With a fucking vengeance.
The song is called Absolver. It's out on Dreambound right now, which whenever I found out it was coming out on Dreambound, I was like, fucking A. Dreambound is a little bit like Fixed and Monstercat in the sense of it's a channel that promotes up-and-coming indie metal or hard rock artists and things like that. And their channel's filled with a bunch of great fucking bands. And Straight Shot Home obviously is a welcome addition to this, and I could not be more excited to fucking say that we're going to actually be able to play this fucking single to close the show today.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we may have said this the last time we played their track on here. If you want your asses blown out, stay in the room. It's a big step up from their EP they released last year. Trying not to be biased, but to me, it's their best fucking song that they've done so far.
I mean, they've kept the energy up so much, and they've intensified it now with this song, honestly.
Yeah, the songwriting has matured a lot. The production, like you can tell that they spent a lot of time and they put a lot of effort into making this song the best it could fucking be. And I think projects like that deserve all the recognition in the fucking world, and it deserves to be seen by many people. And as of this recording, the lyric video on Dreambound's YouTube page has cracked 11,000 views in just under a week. Go contribute to that shit. Go stream the song on Spotify. Download that shit on iTunes or Apple Music or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. Just fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or would you like to hear it first?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Because, man, I'm just a whore for vocalists, and Chase's vocals are just awesome as fuck, dude.
Those guys are just badasses. Before we get to the song, though, we are going to be doing the Neil Elimination Tournament for Cult Cinema Showdown this month. And if you haven't figured it out by now, that it's Neil Breen.
I'm sorry, I have to stop right there because Neil Elimination.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
That's the first time I heard this shit.
Yeah, I know. The Neil Elimination Tournament. Here's how it's going to roll. We've already talked about Fateful Findings, okay? 2 years ago we talked about it. And we kind of swore off talking about Neil again. But you cannot fucking ignore the fucking fuckery that are these films, okay?
The travesty.
Yeah. So week 1, we're going to have Double Down versus I Am Here Now. I swear to God, that's how it's written. And then we're going to have Pass Through versus Twisted Pair. And the winners of both of those will vie for supremacy. Because obviously nothing is going to come close to what Fateful Findings was. The winner of that tournament gets the participation trophy of being second best to fucking Fateful Findings.
Because clearly there's no real winner in this.
No.
Because we both lose in this one.
Oh, yeah. No, that is not true. So if you don't want any more books and you want to break laptops and you want to eat a fuck ton of tuna, trust us when we say you'll understand when this happens.
And spill coffee.
And spill coffee. It's going to be a fucking magical day.
I still love that little video you sent me with the Folgers commercial. The best
That's
part
gonna
of waking up is Folgers in your
God damn it. We'll post that the week we release the first episode of this this tournament. We'll post that on our Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, all that good shit. Anyway, we digress. You know where to find us on social media. Just go to the fucking show notes and buy some merch, subscribe to us, hit up Patreon, donate to us. We're going to put some bonus shit out this month because last month was something.
Obviously.
So we're going to roll on and do our best.
Yeah.
So anyway, without further ado, without
further Mountain Dew.
Without further Mountain Dew,
Something.
yeah, without further something. This is Straight Shot Home's new single,
Absolver.
Yeah.